Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? So this is a live video. I apologize for my camera. This is what happens when I do it off the computer. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to when I do the camera. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this to behave. Maybe hey, whoever that is. Hi, I think I know who it is, but never initial. Okay, so. I'm a type 1 diabetic of 31, almost 32 years of being this. And yesterday, okay, that's Rev. Hi, Rev. Hey. Yesterday, I had a severe low at my mom's house. Rev's just going to ambush the video. I had a severe low yesterday at my mom's house in front of my mom, who recently had broken her hip and is still not at 100%. Which basically, as a result, I ended up dropping on the floor. But at the same time, prior to her calling the ambulance because I collapsed, I also spazzed the hell out. And I have really no real recollection of the fact that, I was angry, I was frustrated, apparently. I was initially, what I can remember is I was laying on the recliner for the couch and they wanted me to get up, and I was more angry because I didn't want to get up. I just rather have slept. And at one point I did get up, and then apparently I got in front of the fish tank. If you've seen any of my other videos that involve the fish, I dropped right in front of there. I actually have a bruise on my knee, on my left knee now. And apparently I also have a bruise. It's sore right over here because I punched one or two things. I really don't remember punching anything. I don't remember flipping out. Um, but I do, then I kind of blacked out because of the low, that when they took my blood sugar, I was down to 20, and overseas it would be like a 1.2, I think. No, yeah, I would say like something like it was like around a 1, if not less than that, which is really, really low. And like I said, I've had my diabetes for so long that I get numb to the fact of I know that some people get freaked out and scared and things like that for situations, but I get numb to the fact of how severely scared someone can get because I live with it. And I don't, as much as I try to be empathetic to other people, I don't necessarily, I can't put myself into other people's shoes for some reason. And so as much as the idea of being really scared shitless and not being able to control the situation, my head wants to say I get it. My head wants to be able to process it, but I can't do it. And when I talk to people about certain situations, I tend to laugh. Usually, when I was talking to my mom about the situation after the fact, my mom was being talking about it. I'm getting all emotional, and I'm sorry, my mom's getting all emotional. I'm more just laughing because I don't know how to react. My brother ended up coming home and he basically laid it out. And I can now slightly imagine, because it's still, I can't totally, but it was a conversation of where the fact my brother had finally said that basically he was scared shitless for me. The fact that because he didn't know how to fix me, but also it was frustration because of having my diabetes for so long that I shouldn't have shit like this go wrong. And so it's kind of one of those things that I don't know if there's other diabetics out there that can identify with me who don't really understand. A portion of you, meaning a portion of your brain might be able to fathom what your family goes through or your loved ones go through, but until it's you in the on the backside, if I had someone my brother was a diabetic and he was going through it, then the roles would be reversed. But unfortunately, because I'm on this side, it just gets, I just don't know. And I just basically it's one of these apologies that is kind of an open apology, being for anybody who has a loved one who's a diabetic. and you have someone like me who has who might have a severe low at a time, and they don't get the fact of like how it affects you, I want to say I'm sorry. Like I wish I knew, but I don't. I'm gonna say, yeah, like, is it type 1 or is it type 2? Like, I have type 1, and my type 1 means I'm insulin dependent, meaning that, like, without my insulin, my blood sugars will go really, really high and I get sick. Like, basically, with the situation yesterday, what ended up happening was, and this is where the stupid thing about what happened yesterday is that it was out of laziness. So it wasn't anybody else's fault. It wasn't my body's fault. It was me being careless and lazy. And I, my pump had yelled at me at one point, and it was like, "Hey, we ran out of insulin." And I was like, "I don't give a crap. I'm just going to deal with it later, but I will take a shot now," because I was like, I'll take 3 units of insulin, and because my blood sugar was like running up to 200, and I thought like, okay, but apparently at the same time my body was like, nope, and I overreacted, as in my body dropped hardcore. um so it's not even like it's like straight I did it to myself. But like, I know I'm not the only diabetic who's ever done that, but what sucks is that like I it's not the first time it's ever happened. And it probably sadly won't be the last. But I can be aware of it. And as my brother was saying, is that like, you've had it for so long with all the technology, like you should be seamless. And I'm like, there's times that basically it just freaking happens and it's exhausting. And by the way, I wanted to say hi to everybody too, because I've been on hiatus, just everything going with my mom. I legit haven't been really doing videos. There's like 2 videos that I need to post at some point, but I haven't really had the time. Today, I just wanted to sit down and just do a live video real quick and just kind of check in where I'm at. So I thank you guys for watching me. I thank you for those who are subscribers. It's been a really interesting year with everything going on. Basically, you kind of hate that you have to rely. Yes, I do. I get it's the fact that like I'm dependent on I am dependent on the insulin. Like I am dependent on something to live normally. Like I have to, and I just get exhausted with it, and it wears you down. Like I can't live a so-called normal life. Like anybody just wake up, run, do whatever they want, not eat for the day. Like my pump helps a lot. It's the human error that screws a lot of shit up. Like my pump really does work wonders when the human attached to it isn't fucking shit up. From so many different aspects. I said again so many times. Whoever's playing the shots, there's a few of them at this point. But I do have to let you guys go. I appreciate everybody. I just wanted to kind of check in. And if there are any other diabetics out there that understand where I'm at, it's, yeah. For those who have family members and like they're like, why can't my family member be all perfect? It's a very complicated fucking pain in the ass fucking situation. Excuse my language. But if you don't already subscribe, you already don't like my videos. If you don't already comment, and Edie, thank you very much. Everybody, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. Bye, guys.